From taking back-to-back losses in a single session,
This is a shame. This is like my worst 2 trading days ever.
to almost quitting trading altogether after blowing 10 funded accounts,
You want from me? What the fuck do you want from What do you want from me? Do you want me to really quit trading?
these are the moments when revenge trading turns from a simple mistake into career-ending self-destruction. Starting with Patrick, who proudly describes himself as kinda good at trading, but today he's about to make a strong case against that claim. Patrick begins the session sounding both confident and disciplined.
So yeah, this is looking like a very good day for just longs.
He analyzes the market for a while before deciding he only wants to look for long trades that day. That may have been his first mistake. No matter how confident you are, the market doesn't owe you any sort of confirmation, and good traders always stay willing to adapt when conditions change. Patrick doesn't fall into that category, at least for today. Before long, he starts to see that the structure for his anticipated trades isn't there.
Yeah, the structure on all the other time frames is not that good.
Then comes the bigger problem. The confirmation he actually needs simply isn't there.
But the good thing is, no, we'll have that 3-minute open up right now. It would be like a super... it's impossible. It's
Realizing
impossible
his
to do it.
original setup isn't developing, Patrick starts searching for another opportunity. Eventually, one catches his attention, but even he doesn't sound convinced.
We could take this. Are we trading inside of anything? We could take this. Structure could be better. Structure could be better.
A few minutes later, his analysis starts sounding less like a trading plan and more like wishful thinking.
Just gonna rip up here. I really don't want it to.
To his
Really don't
credit,
want
he
it to.
catches himself and decides to stay out of the trade.
I feel like I was kind of convincing myself that that was good structure.
Unfortunately, that discipline doesn't last. Soon after, Patrick spots another structure he likes and enters with 5 NQ futures contracts. The trade fails almost immediately. His very first position leaves him down $3,665.
Oh my god, that's unbelievable.
For someone who lost a trade he was so optimistic about, it takes a different kind of courage to look for the same trade pattern with a different approach.
I just realized I haven't taken a trade using NQ as a lagging pair with like the SMT at that internal low in such a long time. I've always just waited for NQ. I mean, recently I've been waiting for NQ to create all the structure. So
This time, Patrick is going to make his trade by taking NQ as the lagging market. Spoiler alert, it fails.
oh, re-entry, re-entry, re-entry. This is gonna play out. 1000%. 1000%.
Just like before, the price moves against him. The trade ends at another stop loss.
Bruh, this is a shame. This is like my worst 2 trading days ever. Oh my god.
But Patrick still doesn't learn his lesson.
I mean, fuck, 3rd time's a charm here, I guess.
Patrick finally convinces himself that he has found the best structure for the day. Hopeful that he's going to make everything back, he re-enters the market.
6K today. Ooh, this is gonna fucking print. This is gonna fucking print. This is gonna make back everything, bro. This is gonna make back everything. Young Patty PDI is there gonna save us. Young Patty PDI is literally gonna save us. This is gorgeous. Give it to us. Give it to us. Are you serious? That's ridiculous.
Fortunately, the setup never triggers, and Patrick avoids what could have been an even larger loss. The rest of the video is spent dissecting his mistakes and explaining why the second trade should have been avoided in the first place. By the end of the session, he's down more than $6,700 just because each losing trade made him more determined to prove his original idea right. It's a textbook example of revenge trading and how quickly confidence can turn into emotional decision making. The next trader, however, had the opposite problem. He read the market correctly and still managed to blow everything up over a single missed trade. Alex here is a small-time trader who uploads his sessions on YouTube. For now, he doesn't have a funded account and largely trades on combines, which are like tests given to you by a prop trading company to prove your trading skills. If you're successful, you'll get a funded account. If you're not, you'll lose the money you spent on that test. Unlike Patrick, Alex is actually good at reading the market and helping other people out. What he's not good at is helping
bringing
himself.
Discord out, which is crazy that they're passing accounts, they're getting payouts as we speak, and I'm over here blowing accounts. So I low-key feel like how people say ICT, you know, can't win using his own model while his students can. That's kind of how I feel right now.
That
but
may have been a
regardless,
part of the problem, but today he missed a prime opportunity because he was at college.
Our second strike actually was extremely clean. However, I missed them. I wasn't able to trade this morning because I was in class, and so I missed the move. That's kind of I feel like what spiraled me down to blow
And
my accounts
unfortunately,
today.
that one missed opportunity became the only thing he could think about. Later in the video, Alex walks through the setup he never got to take.
And I don't see, you know, a consequent encroachment level that could really have gotten hit perfectly, other than this right here. If you wanted to enter off this way, consequent encroachment, you could have done that as well. But yeah, that was like a typical unicorn entry that you could take right on the 1 minute.
The market had lined up with several strong bullish confluences. First, price swept the London low, meaning it briefly dipped below an important session low where many traders' stop losses were likely sitting. It also swept the previous day's low, which is a widely watched level that can attract liquidity before a reversal. And finally, price tapped into the new week opening gap, a price imbalance that many traders monitor as a potential reaction zone. Instead of accepting that the opportunity was gone, he became emotionally attached to it. Every trade after that became an attempt to make back profits he never actually lost. That's when his analysis turned into gambling.
I really think it's right now what I'm doing is just I'm gambling, like straight up, like it's just gambling. Like combines is just straight up gambling, and I don't want to go through multiple combines while I have this mindset with me right now. So I'm just gonna hop on demo. Right, moving forward, I'm gonna be hopping on demo, and I'm gonna be taking trades through there, recapping trades through there, price action through there. Everything's gonna be the exact same. Other than me, it's just gonna be on demo account, which I know can be boring, but I feel like it's something that I need right now. And then something.
So don't blow everything up chasing a missed opportunity, and stop trading when you've suffered a massive loss. This next trader, however, seems to be doing the exact opposite. Tweakin Trades reportedly has no clue what he's doing, but he's doing it and documenting it. Today, however, we're documenting how he lost a $50,000 funded account in a week. He got that account just 5 days earlier and wished it a long life of 3 months, but the account had a tragic and untimely demise. The week started with 23 trades, most of which were just horrible.
4 days. Well, let's just say it's gonna take some luck and a little bit of degen trading, because instead of forcing myself to be disciplined, I decided to take a little break from that and just let my inner demons take control of everything to see if maybe I can get a payout.
Instead of sticking to the bullish plan he'd prepared before the market opened, he starts chasing shorts that were never part of his strategy in the first place. And obviously, they ended pretty badly. After that, he flips long, and for a moment, things actually start going his way. Seeing the trade and profit gives him a burst of confidence. Even though he never planned to add to the position, he does anyway, and that's when his luck runs out. Thankfully, he closes a trade with a tiny $79 profit, but seconds later, the price rallies exactly the way he'd expected. Watching the move continue without him gets under his skin. Instead of accepting the small win, he convinces himself he should have just left a stop loss and held the trade. That single thought sends him right back into the market. In other words, the revenge trading—
Stop taking trades. I fell into a toxic mindset of, fuck it, I already took a horrible trade, what's another gonna do? Which eventually left me down like almost 700 bucks.
Eventually, the market finally rolls over, and Tweakin Trades manages to recover some of his earlier losses with a short, cutting his deficit to just $176. Unfortunately, that bit of confidence doesn't last. The very next day is somehow even worse. He takes 56 trades, and once again, most of them are terrible.
Account. So yeah, 56 trades today, a bit of over trading, I guess, right? I honestly feel so stupid because I was debating on setting a max number of trades yesterday, because based off the way I was over trading, there's bound to be another tilt session incoming, which was today.
He starts the session convinced the market is bullish, but 3 losing trades in a row quickly prove otherwise. After taking a break, he comes back in the afternoon to find the market selling off.
News where, oh god, this shit was dropping.
So
now
he flips bearish. This time he actually waits for decent confluence before entering, but FOMO gets the better of him. He jumps in early and is stopped out for another $150 loss.
I got stopped out. So I was like, fuck it, we go up, and it went long, but nope, that shit got rejected, and now
The market still looks bearish, so he enters another short. But as soon as price starts moving against him, fear kicks in. He moves his stop loss higher to avoid taking the full loss, only for the market to stop him out before immediately dropping in the exact direction he'd predicted. By this point, he's down nearly $750, his confidence is gone, and every decision is driven by emotion instead of a plan. In other words, he's just gambling.
So yeah, the rest is history, where I kept overtrading to finally put my short-lived funded account to a close. So yeah, I lost like $1,850 today with that blown account, and honestly, I'm just gonna take the rest of the week off to reset.
That final gamble pushes his losses to roughly $1,850. With his funded account effectively blown, he calls it quits after just 2 trading days. But as it turns out, this wasn't the only time Tweakin Trades had revenge traded. This time, Tweakin Trades sets himself a ridiculous challenge: get a payout from a prop firm in just 4 days. The plan sounds ambitious enough. The execution, not so much.
Well, let's just say it's gonna take some luck and a little bit of degen trading, because instead of forcing myself to be disciplined, I decided to take a little break from that and just let my inner demons take control of everything to see if maybe I can get a payout.
In other words, he's gambling. To maximize his odds, he buys 5 $25,000 rapid evaluation amounts.
I'm getting 5 of the 25k rapid accounts, which costed me a little less than 5.
In other words, he's already down $450. His first evaluation doesn't last long. He blows it trading gold, but somehow he recovers by passing 3 of the remaining 4 evaluations, giving him 3 funded accounts to trade. And that's when everything falls apart. On his very first funded account, he decides to trade gold on a Sunday evening. Keep in mind, he doesn't wait for any market condition and immediately jumps into a short position after opening the chart. Within seconds, he's buried in losses. Instead of accepting the mistake, he flips his bias and tries again. That doesn't work either.
And boot me from the trade. This means I had blown my first funded account with Funded Next in like 15 minutes after opening the charts. So yeah, I kind of deserve this, as it was just my fault for being stupid and trying to trade in this chop before China's open. However, since I didn't make it to China's open, I decided to...
That's all it takes. Tweakin Trades blows his first funded account in just 15 minutes. Honestly, that's almost impressive, for the wrong reasons. Rather than calling it a day, he loads up his second funded account and immediately falls into the exact same cycle.
Getting bought up here, I was like, nah, we gotta get a break higher, so I just took a long. At first, it was looking a bit rough, but with this candle getting bought up, I was like, bet, all or nothing, and I added 1 more contract, which low-key was the move because price popped up to my target, so I was like, at least one of my funded accounts will live past the first day, right? However, the market wasn't done with me just yet, because with price literally 1 tick away from hitting my target, it instead got smacked right back down. Seeing how it was only 1 tick away really pissed me off, so instead of just bailing early, I stubbornly held and moved my stop loss back down, because I was like, ain't no way I'm getting stopped out at break even when I was 1 tick away from profit. And price was like, okay, bet then, as it proceeded to rip straight down to trigger my max.
Within minutes, his second funded account hits its maximum loss limit and disappears too. But somehow, he's still not done. With 1 funded account remaining, he jumps into the New York session and starts forcing breakout after breakout in a market that's clearly chopping sideways.
I got chopped up going for those breaks. And yeah, instead of waiting for good conditions to trade in, I just ended up getting myself obliterated in this textbook choppy range during the New York session. Like, had I just played the range, I probably could have profited a decent amount, but no, I kept getting greedy and wanted price to break out, resulting in a lot of small wins and a bunch of losses. Like, I don't know, at one point I was already tired of trading this chop, but I just kept doing it. So again, I was just being stupid, and instead of playing the edges of this range, I ended up placing my last trade smack in the middle of the range, betting the last of my funded account on a break higher. And obviously, I didn't get that because price came down to kick me out of the trade by hitting my max loss limit on my third and final funded account.
In the end, the payout never comes, but if there were awards for blowing funded accounts, he'd be leaving with 3 trophies. By that logic, this next trader would actually have 10 trophies. This is Do More, another small trading creator on YouTube. Unlike Alex, who eventually realized he was gambling, Do More kept going. He somehow managed to blow 10 funded accounts in just 2 days. But it didn't start there. After months of studying, losing, and improving, he had finally become consistently profitable.
And eventually I got my 4th payout.
Some of his trading friends were making $30,000 to $50,000 a month.
At the same time, I was surrounded by traders making crazy money already for a couple of months. For example, RZA made $40,000 last month. $40,000.
For a newer trader, numbers like that are intoxicating, and Do More started chasing those figures blindly. That was his first mistake.
Same. And here's the truth. My ambitions is both my biggest strength and my biggest...
Instead of slowly building consistency, he began buying more evaluation accounts to scale faster. Somehow, it worked, but gave him false confidence, which convinced him that he was ready to trade much bigger. Full porting an account means risking the entire account over a single trade. Dumore had done it twice before and made massive profits each time.
Each shorts, bro. I mean, each long, bro. That's pissing me off. I'm kinda feel really FOMO after this beautiful long. No way you again bounce from my fucking zone without any goddamn confirmation. More buyers. What the fuck? There is really... So I feel crazy FOMO right now. There was 2 moments when you can full port your account.
He finally enters the market and feels good about it.
What a beautiful decision.
Order filled. Order filled.
At one point, he was even sitting at $1,600 in unrealized profits. But then, his fear took over. Despite having months of back-tested data supporting his strategy, he moved his stop loss to break even. Seconds later, price tagged his stop, then railed straight to his original take profit target without him. That single emotional decision completely changed his mindset.
In this year from trading, I hope we will pass them. The reason why I will full port them, because I don't have like this money to spend every time full porting accounts, but we have CPI the next week over here, CPI, and I want to full port my accounts on CPI.
Looking back, Dumore admits he should have simply walked away. Instead, he tried to win it back. His frustration turned into revenge trading, and within minutes, he blew his first funded account.
I will blow my account here. Yeah, we'll go down here.
Order filled.
I was going short that time, and yeah, I blew my old Upstep account when I was shorting so beautifully.
But that wasn't enough. He remembered he still had another funded account. What makes it worse is that the account was only 1 trading day away from receiving a payout. But Dumore simply didn't care anymore. Because he had switched trading platforms, his normal $300 daily loss limit wasn't enabled. The only thing stopping him was the platform's built-in $1,000 limit. So he kept clicking.
Short from the top trying to go long. I will be stopped out here too. Pretty fucking easy.
Stop filled.
I'm about to kill myself.
Order
And it only gets worse from here.
filled.
I will gamble. I don't give a shit any longer. Huge sellers.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Stop filled.
I lost $1,000 in fucking. Okay, that's fine.
Order rejected.
I lost. And I blew $1,000 in alpha. I'm quitting trading. Not for me, guys. Sorry.
By this point, Dumore was desperate to recover his loss. He decided he'd buy more accounts and full port them as well.
Order filled.
What the fuck? No stop loss, no problems. Sellers got absorbed a little bit over here. That's the reason why I opened my fucking long. Damn, I'm nervous as hell. Come on, bitches. Pretty fucked up situation, though. We should bounce from this area. We don't wanna go here. Fuck. It's really bad, though.
Order filled.
Nice. I blew.
Order filled.
Oh my god. Ooh. Alright.
And just when you think it can't get any worse than that, Dumore gets 3 more accounts and full ports them as well.
Open short. Very risky trade.
Order filled.
Nice bait. I think I might be not ready to trade all these accounts. We break through the zone, but we don't have this reaction that I was looking for. Them is pissing me off. Today was bad
Order
day to
filled.
trade. Okay.
Order filled.
Wow. I'm a just gambler. Just fucking gambler.
Order filled.
Order filled. Stop filled.
What the fuck do you want from me, bitch? Like, what the fuck do you want from me? What the fuck do you want from... What do you want from me? Do you want me to really quit trading? That's what you want me to do?
Order filled.
That's what you want me to do. Are we dead ass right now? Are we dead ass right now? What the fuck is going on? I don't understand. I blew...
Stop filled. Order rejected.
By the end of the session, he rips apart all of his costumes and throws them in the bin, saying he'd never trade again.
I guess this is the end. No.
Fortunately, he eventually returned to trading. So yeah, our biggest enemy isn't the market, it's the version of yourself that refuses to accept a loss. If you enjoyed this breakdown, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know which trading psychology topic I should cover next. Until then, trade the plan, not your emotions.